Hello everyone and welcome to F1 22 My Team Career Mode, and here we go. You're probably first time on my channel. I am Jason Anisimov, and yes, this is F1 22 My Team Career Mode, first round of the season. I'm sorry I didn't get the footage of me customizing the car, but here's my car livery. I already chose a teammate. My teammate is Daniel Tictum. My powertrain is Red Bull. And yeah, this is my livery. You can't really see it good, but this is it. We might change it at some point in time. And Daniel Tictum as well might be changing as my teammate, possibly, unless we decide to drop him for whatever reason it is. But here we go. This is Q2, my lap. And what can we do out of the first lap? Since we're running it from practice, we go fastest, but that's only enough to go for P9 in Predator Fight Racing. Yes, Predator Fight Racing is my team name, and I am Jason Anisimov, as already mentioned. We're going for the name Predator Fight Racing once again in Formula 1. Here we go. Q2 lap, taking in a bit wide, too much curb. I am using a driver line because it's one of the first times I'm driving F1 22. But yeah, I am probably gonna get rid of it pretty soon, but I for now just want to compare the F1 22 and F1 21 driver line, because to be honest I don't agree with the driver line in all of the places. So sometimes I might go faster, sometimes I might go slower. So for now I'm just using it to compare and find a better way. Now round the last corner, boom. Only good enough for P2, and that drops us to P7, Hamilton provisional pole. But here we go, Q3. You can see I'm improving, and you will see that I will be improving a lot during this lap. And let me explain why. Just hold on a second, George Russell trying to block us off here. George Russell! Oops. Okay, he leaves us room, so we get through safely. But as you can see, I'm improving by lots and lots, and you will see that I'm going to be improving by 11 seconds. And that's because I crashed on my first attempt, but I decided not to put it in the clip. Not to clip it, meaning. And here you can see, just hold on a bit and you will see the gap just jumping very, very high up. Verstappen hopefully won't cause us any troubles, and here, boom, 10 seconds improving, almost 11. Because me and Alonso couldn't share our road together, and I ended up crashing at the end. On P7, that's nice. First Grand Prix of the year. First Grand Prix of the season. First Grand Prix for Predator Fight Racing. And we are starting P7 for the first time this year. That's really nice.
No testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula 1 World Championship. We go racing today around the 3.36 miles of the magnificent Bahrain International Circuit, with 15 corners and 2 good passing opportunities into turns 1 and 4. Keep an eye out for drivers locking the front left tyre into the tricky braking zone of turn 10. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Hamilton. Golden Boy, Fernando Alonso, Norris, and Esteban Ocon. Gasly, Ricciardo, Valtteri Bottas, and Magnussen. Joe, Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda, and Nicholas Latifi. Albon, Mick Schumacher, Vettel, and Daniel Tictum. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as once again we get another year of Formula 1 underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice. They've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
Okay, and here we go. First Grand Prix of the season. We're starting P7. Let's choose our race strategy really quickly. I'm gonna try and change the stint real quick. Instead of going softs to mediums, we're gonna go mediums to softs. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, 10 and 4. That should compromise us some time. But yeah, here we go. Starting the formation lap. We are one of the only cars that are running mediums, to start the race. I accidentally pressed ask Mark something, but yeah, here we go, lining up at the grid spot. Purple parking, nicely done, really great. Here we go, let's see what we can do out of turn 1. P7, really nice. We, by the way, started this season as a newcomer team, so doing that P7 qualifying, really nice. Here we go now. Hopefully it's not a one-time luck. We can continue this form. Lights out and away we go. Here we go now. We are keeping that P7. Doesn't look like too many overtakes happen down to turn 1. Oh, Russell locks up and causes chaos. Pushes Perez off the track. Hamilton. Oh, could this be a triple overtake? Yes, it has. I overtake Russell, Hamilton and Perez. Now Verstappen, we're up into P4. Now Verstappen, you're trying to put pressure on us. Oh, somebody's tapped me. I think it was Perez who tapped me, but Russell is also on that medium compound tire. Really nicely defending from Russell and Perez, who had a great battle there. But it was an okay first lap, not too chaotic, not too soft, but hopefully we can do something out of this. And P4 is really a nice result here, as Russell is getting that slipstream. We are going to take the inside line. Russell round the outside, brake earlier. Russell runs out of room to play with, and we overtake and up into P4. Back up into P4. A bit wide in this turn. Nice exit, and Russell, as you can see, is stuck behind us. DRS won't be enabled until... Oh! Russell! What was that? Russell sends it down the inside. What a dive bomb, really late on this lap, sorry. But that was a suicidal dive bomb. Now Perez down the inside. We try to switch him. Oh, contact! There is contact. But yeah, we are losing time to Perez. Running. Oh! And I catch the curb. I spin. And I think that's Hamilton into the side of me. 5-second time penalty. It's a 5-second time penalty for us on lap 2. As I spun and Hamilton run right straight into me. I want to admit, yes, it was my fault. Yes, I spun and blocked the road, but come on, FIA. I had no time to react, but here we go on Zhou Guanyu. Down the inside on the last turn. Here we go. Oh, Hamilton leaves the door open. Why don't we slide down the inside here? It's a double overtake and up into P7. Hamilton without a wing. He is boxing, as you can see. DRS is only enabled right now. Zhou Guanyu. Look at that straight line speed of that Alfa Romeo! And it is my fault. It's an illegal overtake. And yes, we're gonna let all the cars through. It was my bad. I'm so sorry, Zhou. I'd overestimated and tried to dive down the inside. Now on the inside, Zhou again! It's me and Zhou who collide again. I am so sorry, Zhou Guanyu. And it's the first Grand Prix of the Chinese driver, the first Chinese driver to be on the grid. And I'm really sorry for him to ruin his race like that. But it is going to be a virtual safety car coming out. We're going to let the cars through. It's a virtual safety car. We are going to box as we have no wing. Russell into the pit lane. We dive. Oh no. This Grand Prix has just been awful for us right now. We got a 10-second time worth of penalties. And we're down to P20. And I think we're gonna exit the pit lane last. Yes, we are. You can see on the mini-map.
Perfect job from you and the crew there, mate. With the
We are gonna be last of the running cars. Here we go. Russell into the pit lane again. I think he's got some issues. But Russell is going to be pitting again. And we are going to get him. But still we have that 5-second time penalty to deal with. Hopefully there's going to be a safety car or something. And I can box and handle that 5-second time penalty. Here we go. Dan ticked on my own teammate. Now, around the corners. I'm gonna try not to take it too aggressively on him as he is my teammate. I'm gonna dive down the inside. I'm gonna leave him more room to play with, and he is gonna leave me more room to play with as he is my teammate. Nicely done corner. It's always in this turn a bit of front rear locking, but it's alright as we're now gaining on Albon, gaining and gaining. There is going to be no DRS as because of the safety car, virtual safety car that was. But now, down the inside on Alex Albon, it's going to be a nice overtake. And that Williams has got nothing on us. Nice overtake it is. Now we are gaining on the cars in front by lots. Sebastian Vettel, now P18. Can we try and get him? Abusing track limits a bit there, but no warning, so it's good. Yellow flags! It's yellow flags and it is in front of us, and I think that's Esteban Ocon who's going slowly there. Yes, it is. Esteban Ocon. As his engine explodes right in front of us. And it's Esteban Ocon out of the session. Mechanical failure. How sad it is for him in the season opener. Here we go now. Around the corner. Oh, it's a safety car. It's a safety car. And what has happened? Oh yeah, I think it's because Ocon didn't get cleared off the track, and there's he's in an unsafe spot. We are gonna box and try and yes. Oh, Sergio Perez! Sergio Perez has been disqualified from the Grand Prix. And why is that? Why is... I have no clue, but Sergio Perez has been disqualified. Ocon DNF'd. Perez, how sad it is for him, and there we go. My rear wing is broken, no DRS for me. That's good as I handled my penalty. I'm on fresh set of softs, but it is going to be the last lap of the race with an 11-second gap, 12-second gap almost, behind Russell in P19. Not a great showing from Mercedes today in the Grand Prix, in the first Grand Prix of the year, season opener it is. You can see we're gaining around a second or two a lap on these softs, but it is not going to be enough to get Russell, as you can see. But is it Carlos Sainz who's going around the last corner, and Carlos Sainz is gonna win the Bahrain Grand Prix, the season opener, and sets the fastest lap. What a way to finish the race. 1-2 for Ferrari. How unexpected that is. I'm gonna take it wide a bit there. But now, we have nothing to be happy about. 20th. It's last of the running cars. It's an alright result. But it is the first Grand Prix of the season. We will try to improve better and better next time around. Driver of the day, Zhou Guanyu. Really nice.
That's a fantastic team effort then to secure victory here in the desert. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once again. A sublime race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
But yes, really nice showing. I'm gonna mute Crofty here so I can explain what's going on. Really nice. Carlos Sainz is gonna be leading the championship. P1. It's a 1-2 for Ferrari and fastest lap for Carlos Sainz, so it's max points for Ferrari here today. Red Bull. Charles Leclerc from P4 to P2, really nicely done. Lando Norris from P9 to P4, what a showing. What a roller coaster it's been for Lewis Hamilton as he went from P6 down to P20, down to P5 now. Really nicely. Alfa Romeo's done a really great job from 15th to 8th and 13th to 7th. Dan Ticktum is going to go from the back, 22nd to 17th. We are going to go from 7th to 20th. What a roller coaster that has been for us today. But championship-wise, as you can see, not much changing from the Grand Prix results. Yep. No points for Predator Fight Racing today. 0. But yeah. Oh, and McLaren get the jump on Red Bull. So it's going to be Ferrari 1, McLaren 2, and Red Bull 3. And we're going to see you in the next one.